Today, on Storytime, we'll be reading a favorite of mine, the Mine-O-Saur. Now, the Mine-O-Saur is a tale that tells us a moral that we can all learn from, and I believe that you will enjoy it. Hopefully it will be good. Welcome to Storytime with Double O Kills. Today we read The Mine-O-Saur by Sudipta Bardhan Qualen. I'm sorry, but if you have a name that hard to pronounce, it's kind of on you. I apologize, but it's true. Illustrated by David Clark, and he does a good job of the illustrations. If you look, you can see that is expressive illustration. He does a good job. Now I tried to disable my my preview to see if that helped with the drop frames. It does not seem to be. So we're just going to keep at this and hope for the best. It is a G.P. Putnam Sons book, and it is dedicated to Mommy and Daddy, who tried to teach me how to share, and to Michael. That's the illustrator. That's to Michael. Now, guys, just so you know, during the story time, we will mute the alerts, or pause them, actually. And I will not respond to chat until we're done, just so you know. Nothing personal, but once we're done, we'll come back to it. All right. One morning before Mrs. Raptor rang the bell, the dinosaurs were playing in the schoolyard. All of a sudden, they heard a roar. Mine, mine, mine. Oh no, muttered Stegosaurus. Here comes the Mine-O-Saur. True. He snatched the jump rope and the ball. Is this? Yes, that's the next page. He snatched the jump rope and the ball. He threw the cars against the wall, and then he roared to one and all, mine, mine, mine. Iguanodon said, that's not fair. Triceratops said, you should share. But the Mine-O-Saur yelled, I don't care. They're mine, mine, mine. Can you tell there's a moral to this story? Can you tell already? I think you can. Right then the bell rang. The Mine-O-Saur hugged the toys and sighed. All mine. You're late, Mrs. Raptor said when the Mine-O-Saur finally came to class. Now you'll have to paint your project during snack time. Oh, that's what you get. By the time the Mine-O-Saur finished, snack time was in full swing. The Mine-O-Saur rushed on ahead. He snatched the scones and strudel bread. He bit the butter tarts and said, they're mine, mine, mine. And look at him. He is just, man, oh man, look, he is just going like, well, I mean, that's actually kind of how I look when I eat, to be fair. But I don't yell mine. I offer to other people as well. It's just the way it is. That's our food, yelled Apatosaur. No, it's not, cried Mine-O-Saur, and soon there was a tug-of-war as he wailed, mine! The rest of the class can go out for recess, Mrs. Raptor said. You will stay here until you can clean up this mess. The Mine-O-Saur scowled and bit into a scone. At least the food's all mine, he grumbled. But the feast wasn't as much fun when it was made for one. At recess, the Mine-O-Saur saw the other dinos having fun building a tower. His arms were flailing all around. The tower tumbled to the ground. He grabbed a bunch of blocks and frowned. They're mine, mine, mine! How could you? Yelled Iguanodon. It's wrecked now, said Pteranodon. The Mine-O-Saur said, "Oh, come on, these blocks are mine." The dinos rolled their eyes. Finally, Triceratops said, "Let's go, guys." "I don't need them anyway," said the Mine-O-Saur. "I'll build a better tower by myself." "Look at this," he shouted, "the biggest tower ever." But there was no dino around here. Look at that, it's all the way to the clouds. Of course there wasn't any dinos around here. It's in the clouds. Unless there's a flying dinosaur, in which case that would have made sense, but still. Or perhaps that was just imagination. On this page it looks slightly less elevated. At the other end of the yard, the rest of the dinos were laughing and playing. They didn't seem to miss the Mine-O-Saur at all. Ouch. The Mine-O-Saur began to shake. "There's nothing left for me to take. No toys at all, for goodness sake, and they don't care." The Mine-O-Saur wanted to laugh and play too, so he gathered up all the stuff that was his and headed towards the dinos. The Mine-O-Saur asked, "Want some snacks?" The other dinos turned their backs. "I've brought the blocks for us to stack. Come on, let's share." "I'm sorry, who are you? Let's share? I do not know. Who are you?" The Mine-O-Saur tried saying, "Please, I brought some toys. I'll give you these." The dinosaurs stared down at their knees. They just didn't care. "Okay then," said the Mine-O-Saur. He put all the stuff down and said, "You guys should play." "What's this? What's this?" The dinos looked at each other. "Isn't this your stuff?" asked Stegosaurus. The Mine-O-Saur shook his head. "I shouldn't have taken it." The Mine-O-Saur was still walking when he heard the dinos shout, "Wait!" They said, "We want to play with you." Said Mine-O-Saur, "You really do?" The dinos nodded. "Yes, it's true. If you'll share, it's fine." The Mine-O-Saur yelled, "It's a deal! I have the thing I want," he squealed. "You don't know how this makes me feel, my friends!" "You're mine." Mine. 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 So, The Mine-O-Saur is a book I've read several times to my kids. I love the rhyming. I love the character. I mean, I love that face, the drawings. I mean, come on. But I'll tell you this. It carries a story that carries a message that I hope carries right through to your hearts and your heads. That you remember that no matter what you have, no matter the things you own and all the joys that you can have from having nice things, which it's nice to have nice things. But nice things are never quite as nice, like the book said, when you're all alone. Now, if there are those out there that are feeling lonely, this is not designed to make you feel more lonely. Because you're not alone. I'm happy to be your friend. And I'll be happy to share things with you, and you can tell me about stuff, and I'll be happy to hear about it and let you know how pleased I am. But I also want you to know that it's best, this life we have. You can share it with somebody else. Or several other people. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It can just be a friend or several friends. You might be searching for one kind of thing, not even realizing that you have other people that you can share your life with, that you can have that connection with. And it might not have the same effects or impacts as before, but trust me when I tell you, share it with somebody. Share it with many somebodies. Enjoy it. And enjoy the things you have and share them with those that you love. Because it only makes it better. It only ever makes it better. Now, this has been Mine-O-Saur by the guy who I messed up his name, and the illustrator David Clark. So now that one I can get. That one I can get. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this story time with me, Double O Kills.